Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Razel Dazel. Still working on the baby star outfits. And today they're going to do the Boggy Brigade auction at 8 o'clock. So I'll be watching that and seeing all the neat little crochet items, sewing items, handmade gifts that they have for the auction. So I'm really excited about that. It's been a tough week for me. My dog, Sapphire, she was a pug. She passed away. So we had to do a little doggy funeral for my dog, Sapphire. She was 17 years old. And I just, I feel terrible. Poor girl, but at least she's out of her misery. And I did the best that I could to keep her going, but she was getting old and she had passed away, and she's in a better place. She's in doggy heaven. So I was pretty, sad about that. But anyways, we're going to be working on these baby star outfits today. I managed to get this blue one put together. I'm still working on it. I have a sewing machine and I have to sew the Velcro on because I just don't feel like it's secure. It's got this sticky on it, but I just feel like I have to sew it to make sure that they won't come up. And then I have some things to think about, like if I want to do a border on the collar and on the hat, or if I just want to just leave it be. But this one's on an adult hanger, and then this one I went and bought some baby hangers just so I could hang them up. And I'm still working on this one. I still have to do the little flap and position the Velcro. And I think I'm going to do these little collars different the next go around. But there's the baby star outfits. I haven't decided if I want to do buttons. Like when I go to sew that Velcro, it's probably gonna leave, stitches where I sewed the Velcro, so I might have to think about getting some buttons. But yeah, I'm working on the baby star outfits. It took me a long time because it's very small yarn. It's almost like working with thread. So it took me a super long time. And like I said, I just looked at a picture on Pinterest to get an idea, and then freeformed. I was like, okay, I just have to do diamond shapes, make sure it's big enough for a newborn baby, and kind of did my own thing just by looking at the picture. So I'll be working on these. I have more diamond shapes made in my little craft basket here, so I'll have to start working on some different colors. Like I have a whole set of yellow because I was going to do yellow and white. So like I said, I wanted to make an assembly line and try and make as many as I can before I start getting bored with the project. But that's the good thing about having different projects, so you can rotate so you don't get bored working with the same things all the time. Later on tonight when I'm watching the auction, I'm going to be working on my Boggy blanket. I'm going to do I'm going to use black yarn, which is like the worst color because it's hard to see the black. But I'm going to continue working on this blanket here. And this is going to be my boggy blanket. We'll see how big it gets, because it has to be, well, it doesn't have to be, but the requirements are 40 inches by 50 inches for a boggy blanket. So I'll be working on that, doing that granny stitch. So I'm going to do black, starting with the black for the other border. And this one's all big twist. And I think that variegated was called Mountainside. The Mountainside. I did a rice stitch in the center, and it's kind of like a window frame. It's neutral colors, but I wanted to put the border and try and match the colors that are in the variegated yarns. So I'll be working on this tonight when I watch the auction. But I thought, you know, for the rest of the day, I'm going to try and do some more diamond shapes for the baby star outfit that I'm working with. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter for the blanket, and these are 3.25, I believe, just a little bit smaller, because it's so, I mean, it's like thread, very small. And last week, my kitty, his cat toys were getting yucky, so I made him another cat toy and put some catnip in it. Just some crazy little creature that I made with some scrap yarn, and I stuffed it and I put some catnip in it, and he's already playing with this thing, my little creature I created. So he likes it. Just some, you know, little kitty toy for my cat. He's been enjoying that pretty well. Kind of cheering me up. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll pay more attention to my kitty since, you know, my dog passed away, and the cat's doing okay, but he knows. He knows. And I feel so bad. He's already looking around trying to find Sapphire, my doggie, and I'm like, oh, she's gone, sweetie. So it's a sad day for the fur babies. But we were really surprised that she lived that long. And it's really heartbreaking. But I don't think I'll be getting another dog for a while. Or I don't know. I need a break. You know, that's... It's rough because they're part of the family. But we had a nice little funeral, and she's got a plot out in the backyard, and we got some artificial flowers to put there. I think we might be getting a little cross with her name on it or something like that. A little memorial area. So yeah, going through that. But yeah, I'll be working on these outfits, making more of these diamond shapes and the different colors, because I've got a lot of different colors in this type of yarn. I didn't get a whole lot of the blue. I only had the one ball of blue though. But I got a lot of different colors in the baby bunny. I got mint green, so maybe I'll do one in just all mint green or something. Yeah. But that's what I got going on in the crafty room. Just been rotating projects. Still working on my cardigan with the sleeves. And a whole lot of other projects. I started a bunch of different projects, so I figured I can just keep rotating. If I get bored with one, just pick up another one just to keep going. Because if you work on something for too long, you just get burned out. So it's really nice to rotate and work on something different to keep things going. And I noticed too, when I was on vacation, the last week, for the entire week, I basically did nothing but crochet. And it'll wear out your forearms. My forearm was really getting tired, and I think it's just from holding it while I crochet. So the hand that actually, where I was doing all the crocheting with the hook, I was fine. But this other hand, where I'm actually holding the project, is where I was getting pain in the forearms. So it's definitely, I don't think I could do it full time. I don't know, I'd have to build up my muscles real good. So I don't know how some of you do it full time. That's a lot of pain. You have to build your strength up in your arms for that. But I'm just taking my time today, this Saturday. I'm going to watch some videos, and I'm excited about the auction for the Boggy Brigade. We'll see if I get something or not. They got some really neat items on there. Some really neat stuff. And I'm planning on making mac and cheese with pulled pork, because that just sounded good for supper today. Something easy that I can just put together and relax and enjoy my crochet day. I did the dishes this morning. I'll probably do my laundry tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and relax in bed, do some crocheting. I'm probably gonna finish the little lip I need to do on the blue outfit for the Velcro. And then when I do have a sewing machine, so, and what I'm gonna have to do is I need yellow thread so it doesn't show, so I'm gonna have to use yellow, and then I have to do blue. So if I have different colored outfits, I need to have different colored thread to sew the Velcro in, so it blends in and it's not so obvious. Unless I decide to put buttons on anyways to kind of cover up where I had to sew the Velcro in, because that glue is just, it's not gonna stay. So yeah, better safe than sorry. But I'm enjoying it. It's turning out really cute. Taking my time. Enjoying the process. A very slow process. But yeah. I'm enjoying it. Even though it takes a super long time. And that's why it's homemade. Homemade items do usually take a long time. You put a lot of effort into making items, and that's what makes them special. So I just thought I would put this video out there for you guys and tune in to the Boggy Brigade auction at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm excited. And then I'm going to work on my, oh, stuff's falling down. I'm going to work on my Boggy blanket during the auction. Put some black in there, starting on the black border. All right, well, I guess I'll let you guys go. This is kind of a short video, but just kind of, keeping you guys informed of the projects and things that I'm up to. Hopefully your guys' projects are going good. But yeah, I'm kind of into the baby kicks, thinking of different baby items to make as well, because there's a lot of babies and it's nice to have items, on standby if something pops up where somebody's having a baby shower, and you can have something to be like, oh yeah, I have this, instead of having to something that's special, so you don't have to worry about going to the store and picking items up. So I'm definitely thinking about different baby things to make. And I'm gonna make a bunch of these baby star outfits because they're just adorable and I love them. So I want to thank Shelly and Sandra so much for giving me the idea and showing me the video, because it was so cute. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. It's going to be a challenge, but I can do it. And I'm doing it, putting it together. It's fun, super challenging, but fun. So I'm enjoying it. And I guess I will let you guys go and hope you have a wonderful day. Alrighty, bye.